If you ever want to feel like you're 18 again, go drag your bumper through a park. All right, we are back. Another beautiful Saturday. Nothing better to do than work on old rusty junky trucks. And today, not one of my rusty junky trucks.
My less rusty junky truck than the last time you guys saw it?
Yeah, look at this guy. This is exciting. Pulling up in your buddy's driveway and seeing the truck outside on the ground for the first time. Very, very exciting.
You can tell it's already got my road test road grime. You know?
Yeah.
So you know it's been down the road.
Little driveway dirt. It'll be all right, you know. Gravel roads around here. And
yeah.
But look at that, man. That's so cool. All right, so today he's already taken it down the street. Just make sure that, you know, it's not going to completely die. But I think we're going to make our first little trip in it today. Make sure it's got all three of its gears. But first, let's catch him up on what you got done. Let's talk a little bit about what we did with tires. Talk about the seat. Talk about the tank. Let's fill the people in.
I try and make it quick because I have been known to ramble.
Yeah, Reader's Digest version.
All right, tires. We went down just one sidewall size. So it was a 255/50 before, which was wrong in the last video. It's a 255/40 in the 45 in the back. I really like the way the old tires look. Like, I don't know, something.
You like that chunky monkey look?
I like the chunky monkey look, but these are 20s. So you kind of got to pick one or the other. So I think that's a good median. I'm probably going to end up matching the fronts to these eventually. I think those are a good size. I might actually go a little bit wider. These are about even.
Because a 265/40 is kind of a
265/40 is
that's a common size.
And it's a common size.
Because the trick here is to use tire sizes that are common and readily available.
Yeah.
Because imagine we're cruising down A1A, right? We get lined up with a little M3 and we have to show them the business and smoke the tires off of it, right? We got to get a tire in Daytona Beach on a Saturday.
Yeah.
We can probably get a 265/40.
Oh yeah, especially down there.
Some of these weirdo sizes that we use, you're not going to find them. So like try to keep it simple.
Yeah, like perfect example, try and find that rear blazer tire right now.
Oh my God, try to find a 315, 17.
Yeah, that's not on the rack.
No, they don't have that at Discount Tire.
Yeah, so what else did I do? I think they saw it painted, right?
I think yeah. So
if you didn't see it painted, I brushed it. Not super happy with the way it came out.
Yeah.
Tim told me to spray it, and then I didn't. So
it's terrible. It's got brush marks on the top of the frame that you'll never ever see.
Yeah, that's true. I guess that's just being picky, right? Obviously, air tank's mounted. Absolutely everything is plumbed. If that's not obvious. The tank, I raised it as much as I felt was practical in this very practical truck. Basically, I took about 3/4 of an inch off this bracket, re-drilled holes, knocked off the factory captured nuts. So I raised it until the point where I could still access these hose clamps. And this was even with the frame because the bed support comes across here. So just kind of a simple way. That's as high as it's going to go right now. If it needs to go any higher than that, I'm probably just going to we'll probably just put a different tank in it.
Yeah, do like a blazer tank in the back and a cool one of those like Crafty Bee. Like,
oh yeah,
like the gas filler cap.
Filler caps, yeah.
Those things are
that
rad.
fits this truck, yeah.
the gas filler cap is more expensive than the truck.
Yeah, obviously did brake lines.
Yeah, it's got everything in the nice little split loom, the little touches here, the little
all your
little
compressor
P-clamps.
All your compressor wiring.
Got your little gauge there, your little dryer.
Yeah.
So
gotta have that in Georgia.
Oh my God, the humidity here is terrible. Yeah. And tell us about the shocks again. What we end up doing with the shocks?
So I thought that they would make this kit for a factory C10 shock. To me, that would just make sense. I'm sure there's some limitation why they couldn't. Long story short, you end up using a 95 to like 2000 Nissan D21. What you're really looking for is a 20-inch end-to-end and a 12-inch compressed. So you need something close to that. so that you're not sitting on the internal bump stops of the shock, because that was my limiting factor before once I mounted those up.
All right, there you go. That's easy enough.
Drive shaft rebuilt, U-joints rebuilt, rebalanced, just normal
The
stuff.
mile-long drive shaft.
Yeah, it's a pretty long one. It's pretty. We'll
That's
see
what
how
she
that thing
said.
feels at 70.
Look at that nice drive shaft loop in there.
Oh, yeah.
NHRA approved.
Oh yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
let's go inside. Let's go
Okay,
inside.
so this is the bad side to go on, actually. So in order to mount, so this is like a 60-40 split King Ranch seat. I kind of wanted to experiment with it. It was super cheap. And I'm going to do a brown interior in this truck. So I kind of want to just get a feel for how it looks.
Right.
The problem is both the mounting holes over here are directly over the tank. And which one do you think I did first?
You put the tank in first.
Put the tank in first. So I got to drop the tank to mount this side. But the driver's side's mounted. It's got a seat belt, you know.
Wait, so the side I'm riding on doesn't have mounts or a belt?
Yeah, no, you'll be good. Your weight will hold it down.
Woo!
Yeah.
Hey, man, I've ridden on milk crates before. A loose seat, man, that's an upgrade.
This is better. Yeah, we might even throw a seatbelt in there for you. Crazy. God, the floor was just so nasty. It's probably going to have to get mostly cut out anyways. But I just put some chassis black on it just to make it all one color.
Yeah, make it a little more sanitary.
It was just bothering me just looking at the spilled paint and rust.
Right. Gives you a little...
I forgot what size fronts I ended up with. I still think these are too small, personally. Yeah, you should have tire size up where you can't. No, it's right there. So that's a 255/35.
I don't think it's too small.
I don't know. It looks kind of goofy to me. I still think like...
It looks like a slammed bag truck size.
Yeah, that's true. An even size. I mean, you're not going to set the world on fire under the hood.
Look at that, still factory airbox.
Oh, yeah.
I was worried it was going to hit.
No, yeah, it doesn't hit. I had to get a little creative with routing the heater hose lines.
That's fine.
Yeah, just like redid, like basically redid
maintenance stuff.
Every single vacuum line in the thing.
Ooh, look at that.
Even got the
high performance thermostat housing.
Yeah, when you break 2 of the straight 6 ones, you gotta figure out a little update there. Trans cooler in. The factory battery box was absolutely annihilated. So again, there's a lot of stuff I did for like what I call V1 of this truck. I'll rear mount the battery probably eventually, but this will just kind of get you down.
Is this like a little eBay situation? What is this?
Yeah, just an eBay. It's technically for a Group 35. It's basically like what all the dirt track guys run. It's like a dirt. It's like you can either weld in or bolt it in. If you come over here from this angle, you can see it's kind of all hidden under here, but my airbag system fuses and my relays are all right there, really close to the battery. But yeah, I mean, the other limiting factor in the front right now, which you can't tell because the exhaust is hitting the ground, the factory C10 fronts are on the bump stop.
The shock is?
The shock is on the internal bump stop right now.
Right. Oh, look at the angle of it too.
Yeah, that's all unhappy. But I really, other than doing a shock relocation thing up here, I think that's going to be the answer.
Oh, that's super simple though.
Those are, way
real simple. So you can still use your C10 shock at a better angle.
Exactly. And then it's never going to bottom out. It's at a good place in the travel.
That'll be a V1.5.
Yeah, V1.5.
Oh, I had to do a little steering coupler. I've been down that road.
Yeah, that one wasn't, those weren't too bad.
It's not too bad when you find the right one, other than me driving half a day around Gainesville to try to find the right one.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing to see over here. But yeah, the seat, I'm definitely split on the seat. I don't think it's, I thought it'd be cooler than it is, but the new seat in the old truck, it just doesn't look right.
It seems like I remember someone saying that.
Yeah, yeah. Like just this, you know, like this is so weird in an old truck. Like this like kind of plasticky, like.
Or you're just way overthinking it. Wait, watch out, watch out.
Take her for a test drive.
Let the captain get in.
How big are your thighs?
Dude, that big.
Like I said, it's a little close.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you know, if it had tilt though, it'd be fine.
Yeah, exactly. If it had tilt or a shorter column.
So what you do is you get one of the Square Body Syndicate shortened tilt columns.
Yeah, those are cheap.
Yeah, only about $1,000 or so.
Yeah, I mean it needs it anyways though.
But oh, check this out. This was really cool. You know, cause there's nothing good on the radio anymore. So let's just block that off, paddle valve it.
Yeah,
little dual needle gauge.
Which I was worried I wouldn't be able to see, but I got this little like angled adapter thing, and it's actually like perfect. I can see it from the driver's seat.
Well, no, we got to make sure we can see our 99 calendar there.
Oh yeah, the Teamsters local.
Local, what is that? Local what? Is that pipe fitters or something? Who knows? No, it's not bad.
Man's truck, Big Ed. You got your interior light here?
Hell yeah.
She's out of battery.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah,
Look,
cup holders.
look, you got your
This is your water temp gauge right here.
water temp gauge.
You got to keep that handy.
Well, no, it's your beer temp gauge. I mean,
Yeah.
not beer temp gauge.
She cold.
The Rockies are blue.
Yeah. But yeah, this is one of the reasons I wanted that King Ranch seat. I mean, factory center console with 2 cup holders. Like,
And it sits good. Like it's
yeah, it's a little tall, obviously, but I mean, I like the fact that the top of the seat is even with the glass, so it doesn't
Right.
stick out above the glass. Yeah, I mean,
But you could probably shorten the mounts, though, right?
you'd have to do a lot to shorten the mounts, but you could.
Or make custom ones.
Or make custom ones. Depends how deep you want to get into the seat, you know?
Right.
So you can either spend a lot of money on a nice seat or spend a lot of time making this one nice.
Right. And what was this? How much is this seat?
I think it was $250.
So less than what you can buy a cover,
Yeah.
a nice cover.
Yeah. And it's modern foam. Like, I will say, like, the soft seats in the old trucks kill my back personally.
Mm.
The stiffness of this foam is much better for me when I'm driving. So that was kind of another thought. Was
I like those springy seats. You're driving down the road,
Yeah,
you're doing one of
yeah.
them numbers.
Dude, when we go down the road in this thing, it's stiff.
We're still doing one of them.
This thing's stiff, dude. I took it down the street and this thing is stiff, man. Still got some air in it, probably.
Whoop.
No, it's fine. It's gotta have more pressure to seal it.
Hitting the switches.
Yes, sir.
Woo. It's funny to watch when it goes down. You watch the motor rock because the header's hitting the ground.
Yeah. V1.5 coming soon, you know?
Is it leaking?
It does. It like the temperature, or I mean the temperature, the pressure side uses like this really tiny line, and it needs to be hard lined. I have like some quick disconnect lines.
Version 1, 1.5.
Yeah, it actually seals with more pressure in it. So when you're like at riding pressure, it seals.
My Biscayne had a line that was like that. Like when it was like 10, 15 psi, you'd hear a little leak, and then above 30, it was quiet.
Yeah, so it's fine. I mean,
Airride woes.
Yeah, that's what they warned me about.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm super excited to get the freaking bed on this thing, dude. The bed and the topper.
So that's today's goal, or the video. You know, obviously we're doing like a little catch-up, walk-around situation. But we're going to cut the bed up. We're going to get it on, get the topper on, drag it to the gas station.
Probably before.
Yeah, that way so it's a complete thing, so it doesn't look as suspect. And that way, if we get all that done and on, and it's 5, 8, 10 o'clock, then we probably just won't have the motivation to actually fix any mechanical issues to go to the show tomorrow.
Exactly. Yeah, we'll see. The only thing like I said to you, the only thing that I'm a little bit worried about is the rear diff is making a little bit of noise, but it might just maybe re-worn in.
Yeah, so yeah, we the pinion had a little too much clearance in it. So we, you know, about 6 or 8 ugga-duggas, and we took that slop up.
Yeah.
But she's a little noisy. We'll see. We'll go down the road. But yeah, let's get to ruining this bed even more.
Yeah, no doubt.
Oh. Woo! Look at there. Look, it's got all the oil pressure.
Yeah, that works. That works. So do all the temperature gauges.
Yeah. Let's see what it sounds like on the chip. Oh yeah. Nice. Time to get to work. We are back.
Got. Thanks for the. I can't say that on the camera, but
All right, so obviously we've cut this out, right? Got to have room for the notch, bridge, whatever you want to call it. What do we do about the wheel wells? Now you see Andrew's already came in here, and the stake pockets. Now on a short bed you don't have to worry about the stake pockets because there are none in the middle. Short beds only have stake pockets front and rear. Long beds get this guy right here in the middle. So he's already came in here and cut it up because we needed to see how the bed would sit with the tire on it. And just to give you an idea, air it out, the tire was still sitting on this. And you can see we just don't have enough room for activities. So, a bunch of different ways people go about this. You can raise the whole bed floor up with these. Some people come in here and they'll section this bed side, pancake that together, and work, you know, a 1/4 mile of sheet metal here. Some people will put just big like trailer fender tubs in. There's so many different ways to do this. But what we came up with is this. So, yeah, went ahead and got a little head start. Really, to be honest, we practiced a little bit here. So what we did is we just take the factory tub, clearance to the inner bedside, moved it all the way up until it was dang near touching the top. You know, gave it a little stitch weld job, and here we go. So this isn't the end of the road. We're gonna make some, you know, we're gonna clean this flange up here. We're gonna make some nice block off filler panels for here. The bed floor is eventually gonna come up and around somehow, yet to be determined. Something that's gonna look really cool. But for today, we have wheel wells in. So this is really easy to do. It only took maybe, what have we been working on this, like 2 hours maybe?
2 hours.
Just, you know, and this is the first time I've done this, so.
Easy for you to do.
Yeah, 2 hours for me, it would have been 2 weeks for Andrew. And yeah, we just tacked it in. Like, this is gonna be plenty strong. I mean, you see, like, really sturdy. We didn't even have to do this. Like, if you've been watching the videos, you know there's a show we're trying to go to tomorrow. So we didn't really have to do this, but you know, in the efforts of like trying to keep some of the dirt and water down when we drive it, and to be honest, Andrew isn't gonna finish this anytime soon. So like, let's go ahead and get all this fab work and cutting and welding done when the bed's off, because if this is on, you have to worry about all the sparks and arcs getting down on your bags, your lines, your brake hoses and everything. So it's really best to do this all with the bed off. So let's go ahead and get this part done, and then we'll worry about the center section later. Hopefully I can talk him into something easier than what he actually wants to do. So
you can't.
Well, I'm gonna let you put those 3 million tack welds down. So yeah, let's go give you a little time lapse on doing this side. All right, so like any good project, we work into the night.
Yeah.
It has something to do with us, you know, sleeping in and taking a 2-hour lunch break and whatnot. But
Hey, it was worth it though. She had the heavy hand.
dude, heavy hand at Moe's. Let
Yeah.
me tell you about it. So hey, but it's a big day. Check this out. Yes. You know, you've seen it in the mock-up stage, but it is actually functional now.
Yeah, no longer mocked up.
Just set the bed on. You guys just watch that. Topper's on. You got to turn the running lights on for them. You got to let them know about them.
I'm just surprised they work.
I mean, don't jinx them.
They're holding in there.
I mean, just, this thing looks so cool. Almost makes me want a long bed. For the functionality,
I
right?
know a guy with one for sale.
But, you know, like, how many haters are we going to hear, right? Like, how many of the, man, why didn't you cut it down? Or, why didn't you do this to a short bed?
They'll learn. They'll learn one day.
Functionality, right?
Yeah.
It's an extra 2 feet.
One day when chopper's in the back and they're like, what's that in the back of this truck?
The chopper with a topper?
Oh yeah. Limits you on the apes though.
Yeah,
You know,
you're
you
gonna get
got
so much ape in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So-
So, but, like any good project, you know what time it is.
I'm a little scared, but it's time for a test drive.
Time for a test drive. Yeah, let's see if this thing falls apart or we get arrested.
One of them bounds to happen.
One of them gonna happen. All right. Woo!
Now, remember,
Look, he even put a seatbelt in for me.
your unit's not bolted in, so I went ahead and fixed you up with a seatbelt.
I've said it in worse.
It'd be alright.
Woo, buddy.
Safety first, kids.
Safety first. Woo! 250 cubic inches of whoop ass.
Both lights work.
Them hellas, right?
Oh yeah. About to see what they're talking about.
Whoa! I don't know. Them half-inch valves got us moving like cylinders.
Absolutely no dash lights, so that's good.
Let's go pro lights.
I don't want to see what they say anyways.
Yeah. We don't need that kind of negativity. All right, Betsy, come on now.
That's number 2 right there.
Oh, second gear. Make a little racket under acceleration.
Do a little brake check real quick.
We got brakes? Definitely tell the seat's not bolted down.
I'll go on my test drive route here.
What, to the
I
roundabout?
got one dialed in.
I didn't know there was a roundabout down this way.
Yeah.
A driftabout?
That sound like it's coming from the back?
What?
To you?
Which sound? The roar?
The what sound? I like your enthusiasm.
Oh, there's your problem. Brake.
Oh yeah. That's still connected.
Did the parking brake function or no? Feels like the Blair Witch Project out here. He had one job. If you ever want to feel like you're 18 again, go drag your bumper through a park.
Woo! That's the hard park method right there.
Road's closed, pizza boy. Find another way home.
See you later. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna get old.
Probably not. You stoked?
Dude, never in my life I've been this fired up.
Which is better? Dragging the bumper or spooling up a 500 horse E30?
This is a lot cheaper.
All right, so productive day.
Oh, dude, the most productive that I've had in a while.
Yeah, you know, and even if it wasn't the day we got the most stuff done,
yeah, the result.
I mean, we got to drive it since 01.
Yeah, first time it's driven, literally driven even a foot since 2001.
That's pretty rad.
So
driven it maybe 3 miles around some cul-de-sacs, and we probably did a mile just dragging back and forth through the parking lot here.
It's addictive, man.
Yeah.
I haven't had that much fun. Dude, you know that just, the most guttural laughs, dude. It's so much fun just living the best life.
And just doing nothing, doing the stupidest thing, dragging a trailer hitch through a park at night. Like, just good, clean living.
Oh,
you know?
yeah, that's the best.
So, we got a show tomorrow we're going to. This is about like 100-mile-ish round trip. So, plenty of break-in. 3 miles?
We'll see.
3 miles before 100?
Yeah, I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah.
It's gonna make it or it's not.
It's fine. We got AAA.
Yeah.
I got it. You got it. Amber's got it. Everybody's got it.
Everybody's got it.
Yeah, we'll get you home.
Yeah, we'll be all right.
Yeah, because it's got a little bit of a roar coming from the old differential.
Yeah.
On acceleration
just
and
breaking in, re-breaking in.
Yeah, it's meshing the gear, bedding them in.
Bedding them in, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go with that. So we're gonna take it real easy. We're gonna leave a little early, ease up there, because Chris's truck, he's only been to my shop like 4 times in it, and never on the highway. And we have to take the highway to get there.
Perfect.
But I mean, we'll just do like 55 and just ease up there.
Yeah, hopefully it'll do 55.
We'll do 45 up there. It'll be fine. Everything's fine. We'll leave like 2 hours early. 2 hours early to go 100 miles.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, cool. Hey, what'd be really cool if you like, subscribe, share. We're gonna be at the show tomorrow. This won't be out before then, but there'll be some coverage. So be another hot video coming at you soon.
Oh yeah.
So until next time.
Later.
Let's hope this thing gets us home.
Oh no, it won't.